What's up, Faith family? Drivers Guide and Void YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels America Chavez character car from Doctor Strange 2. Now, this was first introduced in the 2022 Marvel character cars line of vehicles, and this is very much an off-road inspired design. I guess sort of like a dune buggy, and I'm sort of torn on this vehicle because I think that this is an excellent cast. This is a very good design. Really design. I really only have one issue with it, but on the other hand, I really don't think this car represents the actual character of America Chavez as shown in the movie. And this isn't going to turn into a rant about why Doctor Strange 2 is one of the worst MCU films ever made. And I mean, it is. It's pretty bad. But I think that the character as shown in the movie doesn't really match up to the car. I mean, I'm trying to think of a good way to say this, but when I think of America Chavez from Doctor Strange 2, I don't really think of a off-road truck. I think more of like a sedan. Think back to the Ray character car that we reviewed a while back. The Ray character car was like a convertible sedan, and to me that made sense. I thought it represented the character very well. This is the exact opposite. It's just I just can't associate an off-road buggy with America Chavez, I guess it would be different if and I hate to say this because it would be taken the wrong way, but if we were talking about like a guy character, then I guess I could see the off-road buggy if they were like a gruff type, or even if like America Chavez was like a tomboy or something. That's not the case in the movie, and so I just don't think an off-road truck really suits the character. I guess that's not too bad of a thing because on its own as a car, it's pretty good. It holds up on its own merits. Really, the only issue I have with it is that I think the engine probably could have gone with being a different color or material rather than just the standard matte black plastic. I think it would have been nice if the sort of metal assembly that we have under the car extruded up and then you had like the engine be the same material as that. But I guess the matte black thing is fine, and you have like the two, downward spoilers right here to sort of break up the monotony and add a last bit of color before you reach the end of the car. And you can also move these things too, which that's I can't imagine that being too good for durability. I guess that's like a materials thing. I don't know. I can't call it. But either way, verdict on this car is good design, but man, oh man, it does not fit the character. And I know that what I say in this video is probably going to get taken the wrong way, but when I think of America Chavez from Doctor Strange 2, I do not think of like an off-road buggy. I mean, maybe it's different in the comics. Maybe she's like an entirely different character, but I really only know her from the movies, as like most people do. And so personally, I can't associate this with that character. But in terms of recommendation, I would recommend this car. Really, there are no marks against it because, I mean, while the car doesn't suit the character, the design is good, like I said. And, this car, you're not going to have a hard time finding it. There's no real scarcity factor. I mean, it's from a movie that came out last year. I mean, it may cost you a little bit more than it would have last year, but I do think it's still worth getting because it is a pretty nicely designed car. I think the important thing to keep in mind here when you're searching for this car is to just get it for a good price. Don't let yourself get scammed. Don't pay more than $10 for this, not including shipping. Be fair to yourself. And don't just pay a price you don't need to. I mean, I think even $10 may be too much. Don't buy this for more than $5, man. Because I bought this for what, like $3 or $4. I think it was last year or earlier this year. Don't cheat yourself. Be kind to yourself and be kind to your wallet. But either way, I think that's basically all I have to say about the Hot Wheels America Chavez character car from Doctor Strange 2. I've been your host, Jarvis Godden. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more Diecast content. And as always, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.